I think I've just fallen in love with Tennessee.
During the 1980s, Ronald Reagan dominated American politics, and in Republican East Tennessee, he was hugely popular. By any measure, he would be a hard act to follow.
Hi, George Bush.
But when a very young George W. Bush visited East Tennessee on behalf of his father's 1988 presidential bid, he sounded confident.
The people we're running against are skilled at making sure that the philosophical differences which separate George Bush and Mike Dukakis are as blurred as possible.
Barbara Bush also made a campaign stop.
The orange roses, not bad.
There he is.
And George Bush Sr. did prevail over Democrat Michael Dukakis.
Glad to see you guys.
During his single term in office, President and Mrs. Bush visited East Tennessee several times. One fan of President Bush was thrilled when he visited Oak Ridge.
I was so excited, I told the people I work with, I have got to get out there and see him. I just got to.
Bush campaigned hard to keep East Tennessee voters from going with Bill Clinton in 1992. But Clinton won the White House from Bush, taking Tennessee and Al Gore with him as vice president. In 1996, their joint visit marked the first time both Air Force One and Air Force Two both landed at McGee Tyson Airport on the same day. During this stop in Knoxville, Clinton spoke of his goals for the fledgling World Wide Web.
Today, there are at least 25 million people on the internet. By 1998, that number will reach 100 million. The day is coming when every home will be connected to it, and it will be just as normal a part of our life as a telephone and a television.
Leaving local supporters breathless with excitement.
I'll never wash his hand again. The president just shook my hand.
But the tables turned in 2000 when the younger George Bush reclaimed the White House from the Democrats with strong East Tennessee support. President George W. Bush has returned to Knoxville more than once during his two terms, and likely will again before the 2008 election. Another of our stories, 50 years of East Tennessee on television.